Yo, what's good, guys? This is Gabe from JNC Collectibles, and today we have
Vincent Libertazzo.
And what'd you do and what'd you play in?
I got top 8 at the JNC Acraft tournament, and I was playing Tearalaments.
Alrighty, let's get right into the profile.
Alright, so to start off, obviously just maxing out on all these beautiful cards until the Shizu stuff comes out. Just gotta play 3 of all of them. 3 King of the Swamp, because just like an honorary tier element. And to finish off the monsters, we got the 1 Albaz. I wanted to play the punk version, but I didn't have all the cards, so I just threw this together kind of at the last second.
How much did the Fallen Valbaz come up?
It came up a little bit. It actually, my Fallen Albaz didn't win me a game. I'm playing Super Poly, and somebody else summoned their Albaz. I negated it, and then I was actually able to Super Poly one of my monsters and his just to make Mirror Jade, and it won me the game, so kind of came up. It was kind of cute. And then spells, standard, got to play 3 of the best card. This card was kind of average. This card won me a couple games, useless some other games. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in or not.
What would you trade him out for?
All the extra branded stuff / talents and like extra cards that I would cut would be swapped out for the punk stuff like E-Tellies and Ziamans, all that stuff. So it was okay. It's debatable. But the main 3 cards that you're always keeping, 3 Dark Road, 3 Super Poly. This card was insane all day. This was probably the MVP all day. Almost every game I won after I resolved this card, it was crazy. Then like all the broken 1-ofs, Call By, Terraforming, Foolish, Insta-Fusion, that card's never going in my deck again, Polymerization, and Fusion Substitute. I was testing this out just because I thought it was cute. I was at 39 and I'm like, you know what, let me just try it out. Never resolved it once, never wanted to.
You're taking it out?
Yeah. I'll
guaranteed?
Yeah, never coming back in. It was okay, not great. And then to finish it off, I only played the 2 Solyak. I didn't like the Book of Moon because it was one-time use. And this felt way better to mill and have multiple copies of, because I can mill, get a free search, and then still search the other one to have for like recursion. Because you get to like loop, especially in the mirror match, like looping this with Kaleido Heart with the field spell up. I'm getting a bounce, a pop, and a negate every single turn. So I valued this over the other 2, the Crime and the Meta Noise. In theory, I think this might be the Crime, because sometimes the deck card loses the cards like evenly matched, or just those like annoying ass go second cards.
No Meta Noise at all?
No, I don't think you need it. I truly don't think it's necessary at all. So I'd almost always rather just send them from my field and keep the cards in my hand.
Okay.
So yeah.
Extra aside, what do you want?
We'll go extra. We'll start off with this package. If you play this version, you should just always play this one over Albion, because Albion just searches the branded fusion. This one, like most of the time, I was just searching instant fusion, because like this can search Poly, you can search instant fusion, it can search fusion substitute. So you just have options with this rather than just branded fusion off of Albion. So this card was insane all day. Like searching instant fusion is kind of crazy. Mirror Jade's Mirror Jade, and obviously the Velion that summoned Mirror Jade. And kind of just do like the generic 1-ofs, Kaliga, Mud Dragon, Chimera, Millennium Eyes, and Garura. Never summoned these cards once. In theory, this is good with King of the Swamp, but most of the time I'm just rather going for like my engine anyway. So this was like okay in theory. In practice, it was like never really needed. This, I just wanted an extra Super Poly target in case it came up. Because in testing it came up a lot, but today it didn't come up at all. I summoned these 3 multiple times. This card was good. Every time I summon this card, I lose. Every time I summon this card, I lose. And then 2 Dragos Tapalia. I think you should be running 2 in this deck always. And then just obviously the Tearalaments. I think it's just like standard ratio. Don't need any more of this. And I wish I could run 10 of this, but you only need 2. And then the last one I was Dark and this. Didn't summon this. This card was insane. So if I didn't have like branded fusion or something, summoning this was like always the play. This card won me multiple games today.
Side deck?
Yeah. I was trying this out. Hated it. wish it was anything else most of the time.
How come you hated it?
It just never got me anywhere that Dark Ruler wasn't going to get me anyway. I did this because I just wanted to see multiple like go second cards against like Splate, but sometimes I'd rather just see like the one Super Poly or the one Dark Ruler and not like open multiples of all those go second cards. So like just one Dark Ruler is way better or one Super Poly is way better. Like this card's really good in theory because you're basically this one card breaks like all the negates of the Splate board, but I'm setting in this which is just does nothing. It's a brick, and then. I already play so many go second cards that like this just kind of seemed like overkill. So this is probably coming out because I think Super Poly, Dark Ruler, and Talents is enough. I don't think you need more than that. And then for back row hate, 2 twin, 3 cyclone, 1 red reboot. I think I used this card once today and this once today. I did use this. This actually won me my Eldritch matchup. I don't think I'd play with these too much. I kind of prefer this in this deck over like a Twin Twister. But you could kind of play around if you want 3 Twin, 2 Galaxy, that's fine too. This is like, if you're going up against Splate, Twin probably isn't getting rid of anti-spell anyway, you want to see this. So sometimes it's just better to mill this for like mine. But I mean, you're still signing this in anyway, so you can kind of fiddle around with it. Then the last 3 like main deck is the Judgments. I didn't have a pointer, so probably would have been a pointer, just because I think getting the hand knowledge is way better than ripping a card. But I just had these. This is like the second best option. And then this was Slayer targets, which are also now coming out. Even in the Tearalaments matchup, never needed this. And then this is like really good off of Slayer, but like I said, it's like not necessary. So yeah, probably just change up the side deck a lot. Main deck is probably going to be the punk stuff, but all in all, it performed really well. I was pretty happy with it, super consistent, and didn't really have any issues with it.
All right, you got any shoutouts?
Shout out to JNC. Shout out to this fool. 3 Mystic Mind, 3D Shifter in the main. Can't believe it. Shout out to Acraft. Shout out to Edge, Jaff. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my fam, that's about it.
Alright, see you at the next event.
Alright.